Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is May 2nd. It is a Tuesday morning in New York City. It is raining outside. Well, not raining. I'm sitting in front of my window. The rain stopped. It was raining earlier. But it's a cloudy day in New York City. It's a Tuesday morning. It is 8:04 in the morning, and I hope everyone is having a great start to their day. It's been a while since I've been on. Not that long, but it's been about a couple of weeks. Not a couple of weeks. A few mm, a while. Let's just say it like that. So I wanted to come and check in and say hello to my supporters. I wanted to come check in and see how everyone is doing on this Tuesday morning. Um, I have been away for a while and we could catch up. I would like to know what's going on in everyone's life. I, I dropped Zachary off at school. Well, the bus come pick him up. I say drop him off, but the bus come pick him up, and he's off to school. And before I begin my day, start my errands, I would like to just start my morning with my supporters, the Bravehearts, the Eagle Eyes. I don't forget where I come from. YouTube is kind of chaotic right now, and so much chaos and so dramatic. Not that that's not how it goes, but sometimes you just don't want to be a part of that because it could be a distraction in many ways. That won't deter me from just coming forward and saying hello and catching up with my hey cool gamer, how are you? Cool gamer is in the house this morning. Good morning, cool gamer. I appreciate everyone that's coming in. If you can't drop a comment, just stay with me and listen. I was trying to like sometimes like I don't come live because my reception is kind of faulty and shaky, and in the middle of the live it could just shut down, and I don't want that to happen. So I said, let me decide if I want to come live and take that chance. So if it goes out, it's not my fault. It's just that my Wi-Fi, my internet is not up to par. They doing work in my neighborhood, so I think that has something to do with it. But however, welcome back. Thank you for staying with me. I hope everyone, you know, day is going productively wherever you are, near and afar. And shout out to the replay gang. You have the best seat in the house. And shout out to the bush watchers and the podcast listeners. I was trying to access my computer but I'm not having any luck with it. So bear with me. It's been I've been doing my so to speak, my other podcast on Spotify and Anchor, wherever you stream your live podcasts over there. I'm trying to build up momentum over there so I could just get the ball rolling. And YouTube, I'll come back and check in and see how everyone is doing. But I don't think I'll be doing it like constantly, like every day, which I have not been doing since I came uh, on this channel, on this page. I'll try to make an effort just to check in with my supporters because without you, I would not be here. I would like to let you know that I don't forget where I come from. Whatever topics are discussed are discussed. Whatever you want to discuss, we can discuss. My supporters are here to stay, hopefully, and I'm here to stay with you. I don't know where this channel is going. I'm still monetized. I forget to put on the monetization to to get paid for these lives. So once and for all. And then with YouTube, they have so many restrictions and they have so many rules that you have to follow. You can't keep up with them all. But yeah, so yeah, it's just basically because I feel like on this side that I'm trying to get out, like in the algorithm, have not promoted or even tried to begin to push my way out the algorithm, but it's slowly happening. And the old sectors still pop up in my live. I'm still like subscribed to about two or three people. So I still get the notifications when they go live, and I'll listen for 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm like, I'm out of here because I feel like it's like rapid. I don't know. I feel like it's the same old bullshit. Nothing has change. It's getting, I don't even think it's getting worse. It's just where it's at. It's sad to look at it from the outside in because it's not even um, interesting. It's not even intriguing. It has no substance. So it's like, okay, I don't want to be snooty. I don't want to be like turning my nose up. Like, okay, what's the sense of me listening in, and nothing has changed, right? So I feel like I left the sector that I was in at the right time, and I did the right thing because that's not something that excuse me, that's not something that I want to be a part of forever. I don't conform, and I don't prove myself to anyone, and I won't ever prove myself to anyone. And just on the outside looking in, I see how everyone has just taken a turn for the worse. It's not like their channels are improving. It's not like they have any new content. So when I get the notification or it pops up in my timeline, it's like, okay, same shit, different day. And that's not something that I want to be a part of. The thing I have to say about the old sector is that why? Like, everyone over there is grown. You don't know anyone over here in real life. Your supporters, the next content creators. I'm not proving myself. Well, you shouldn't have to prove yourself to anyone to about your past life or your present life, because that it doesn't matter. They're gonna dox you whether you like it or not, right? People, and it's just, and it's like not an awakening. It's like all about self awareness. It's all about self reflection. I feel personally, not personally, if I would have stayed in this sector, on this side of the sector, I would have been stuck and stagnated and in a slump. And that's not where I want my channel to go. And no one should want their channel to be stuck in a slump and stagnated, right? Because it's like a whole bunch of chaos that ensues. No one is going to get anywhere anytime soon. This is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. People who claim that they have a decent life, they have a decent home, but it's like, good morning, just me. How are you, just me? Thank you for stopping by. I was just catching up with everyone and letting everyone know I'm here, and that my time on YouTube will be like limited, but I'm still going to check in and say good morning and say hello, good afternoon. I don't want to just have a set schedule. I will come and just still speak about certain topics. It just won't be so often. I do have a podcast that I am building and want to promote, and it's on Anchor. It's the same name as here, Alter Ego Perspective with Bronx Girl. That's the name of it on Spotify or Anchor, wherever you stream your podcast. If you stream podcasts, it's kind of different over there because I don't have the live audience to boost me up, and I'm just talking off the top of my head. And that could be a distraction coming here and coming there. I feel like, well, I know that me working on that podcast will be a little bit more intense and a little bit more complicated because I have to have topics and a storytelling and just a easy listening experience with the podcast. And I know that I don't forget where I come from. Awesome. You have to avoid, oh, thank you, just me. You're so sweet. I've been telling people, coming out my shell and telling people, listen, I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel, come check it out. And I know that my podcast and my thinking is unconventional. It's not like the to society norms. I do think outside the box. I only present how I see things, and I would like to build an audience where we can relate to one another. And that just brings me back to YouTube with the old sector. It's just sad to see that some people don't realize how far deep they have fell in that hole, that down the rabbit hole, and it's not going to be easy getting out, right? So it's like, and I'm not even trying to be self-righteous. I'm not even trying to be preaching or demanding or lecturing. It's just that, like, if we just self-reflect and have self-awareness, we would know that, you know, it's not worth it. if you want to leave a legacy behind, and you leaving a legacy behind full of bullshit, and you leaving a legacy behind full of drama and chaotic and chaos, that's not good. And that's not where I want to be, and that's not who I am. I reflect most of the time, every night in the morning, just to make myself a better person and produce a great show for my listeners, my audience, my supporters. It means a lot to me that you grow with me and you see improvements. I'm not trying to change. I'm just want to improve. That's not easy. It don't happen overnight. Slow and steady wins the race, and that's all I can ask for. And with that being said, I just I was trying to bring up my computer, but it's not even cooperating with me right now. Oh, there you go. I said that's it just popped up. Yeah. Okay. So listen, let's just talk about what we're going to talk about. I'm going to be on my other podcast, on my other platform. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me over there. I talk about relationships. I talk about mainly particular relationships and friendships and just dating, worldly. That's in particular, that's my niche right there. So if it's anything that in particular you want me to talk about over there, you want to give me any ideas or any topics you would like to hear me discuss, just drop it in the comments below. But yeah, I wanted to pull up my page because I was seeing some things and I'm like, oh my goodness. I called it the Jerry Springer sector, but Jerry Springer died. So sad. Change is good. Always follow your heart. Thank you, just me. Jerry Springer passed away, and I called the old sector Jerry Springer. I was like, oh my goodness, they not even worthy of Jerry Springer, because Jerry Springer at the end of his conclusions, he gave great advice and he made statements. So it's like, I wanted to, I don't know, wait. And I know I said I wasn't going to speak about the old sector, but I get a lot of, not a lot, but I'm still subscribed to Roz, like I'm still subscribed to Sweet Tea, and I'm still subscribed to Ocean. It's just crazy if they know how they look outside, not those in particular, it's just a community. Everyone is in it together, they all have a hand in it. No one is special. No, I don't feel sympathy or empathy for no one, because it's like an ongoing thing. So their notifications pop up in my timeline, and I'm like, damn, they still on that shit, they still talking about that. And then it's crazy, like now people are really proving themselves and going all out and posting pictures of their family. It's like, how could you post a picture of your children, right? Of your children, show your children's face, broad daylight, but you don't come from behind the camera. I mean, from behind this, what is it called? Oh, you stay behind the camera. You don't show your face, but it's okay for you to promote your children. The last thing I would do is promote my children. The last thing I would do is, like, I don't care what you think about me. My kids are my kids. I don't care how much of a goal my child has reached or how successful my child is. Nope, that's nobody's business. And I'm keeping it 100. Like, I would never post my kids and let anyone know what's going on in their personal life. I think that shit is corny. I think that shit is like weak, for you to post your kids saying, "Oh well, look, my child is going to prom, or my child this, my child did that." Like, that's weak. That's a weak bitch mentality. And I seen it. And then I'm just saying, there's no one in particular I'm talking about. It's all over the internet, like all that yelling and screaming that they do, all that hooting and hollering, getting nowhere. Like, it just goes to show you that the mentality and their psyche that they're like presenting, no matter how hard you try to present yourself or how hard you try to go to prove a point, it all goes to show and fall back that, like, there is probably some, and I'm not judging because I don't judge people, there's some mental instability that's going on with some people and they're not aware of it. So they use YouTube, because I have yelled, screamed all over the place, and I'm no different from the others. But what I'm saying is, but when it comes to the kids and you posting your children, like with Roz, I didn't even watch the birthday with her grandkids, but I'd seen people commenting on it and had some commentary on it and had some statements about her grandkids having a party. That's something I wouldn't do. If I had a chance, I wouldn't prove it. Right. That's what they do, and they prove themselves for no apparent reason. Like, I'm not showcasing my kids. I'm not putting my kids' pictures up there. I don't care if my children are on top or not. Like, show your face first, parents. Right? Come from behind the scene. Come from behind the black screen and show your face. Why would you post your children's pictures on YouTube or any social media just to brag about it? Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it 100. Nobody cares about your children. At the end of the day, nobody cares about you. That's why I made the concerted effort not to post my children, even if they are doing good or bad in life. I'm not bringing my children up here to ask them any questions so I can please the audience. That's something that I won't do, right? And then it's like, where does the game, excuse me, where do you draw the line to where, okay, make a, how you say it? What's the word for it? Make a reasonable choice. Either I post my children, I bring them into this world, they get doxxed, they get ridiculed, they get scorned, they get persecuted because of my stupidity. And I think that's wrong. A lot of y'all don't think about what you're doing or how it may affect your children in the future, right? And it's sad. It may be sad to see or be sad to hear that nobody gives a F about your kids. Nobody give a F about you. So for you to post them for a popularity contest, just to say, oh, well, my child went to prom. Oh, well, my child did this. It just goes to show you how insecure you are and how weak you are, and that you don't have any, how you say, discipline. I'm sorry, I seen it. I don't talk about people, kids. I feel like children should be stayed out. Should be children should not be a part of this drama. Our children should not be even introduced to this drama. Looking back on it, when they move forward 10 years later and they come to the YouTube and they see their moms doing such awful things and saying such awful things, it's going to probably affect them in the long run. And a lot of people don't realize that. And I'm not putting my tooting or pushing or it's all about adults and money. They will sell their souls for a little piece of change. Yeah, and they're not even aware of what they're doing or what they're lacking, right? So it's like, okay, where do you draw the line? Where do you say, listen, you can say whatever you want about me. Of course, I can't stop you from talking about my children. I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, prying into my past relationships or going digging deep and running background checks and shit. Like, that shit don't matter to me. But as far as my children, I'm not going to volunteer my children on YouTube in this sector with a bunch of, like, how you say it? What's the word? Savages, right? I call myself a savage, but people really get off on going after people's personal information, going after people's children. I just feel like it's like a disconnect, or it doesn't make sense that you can post your children, right? Your children's face for the world to see, and inform everyone on what your child is doing or what they may be doing or what they have been doing. But you go live and you don't show your face. That's crazy to me. Good morning, Jada J. How are you? Thank you for stopping by, Jada J. I hope everything is well with you. And it's been a while since since I've been live, and I'm just glad to see familiar faces that I know of. Like, it's like, please count me out and say, who Bronx girl thinks she is? She thinks she better than somebody? Yup. Sorry. I'm not going to stick to the same formula and format forever. That's why I said, let me just move it right along. And I know people are like, well, you said you wasn't going to speak about this sector. So what? I could speak about anything I want to speak about. I'm talking to my audience and my community. I haven't been live. I'm still going to speak about what I want to speak about, but probably once in a blue moon, I will catch up on all the drama that's going on once in a blue moon. That's not my intent. That's not my first topic that I want to discuss, but we all here discussing topics. I just feel like, like There's no way in the hell. I think that's what like bothered me the most is people posting their children and promoting their children and bragging about their children because it's prom season and everyone is getting ready for prom and graduation or whatever uh, turn they may be taking in their life or the next step, and they have opportunities in their life. That's nobody's business. Okay. Good morning and everyone. I don't see anything wrong with posting your child beautiful prom pictures. People do it every day. They even show them on the news. Listen, I'm not posting my children's pictures. I don't care about none of these people like that. Nobody will be pride. Jada J. Yes, I've been good. Hope you have been also. I have been Jada J. It's been, it's just springtime. It's beautiful out. It's you know, opportunities to be met and people to meet. Thank you, Jada J. But with Emma and everyone, I don't see anything. We're posting your child beautiful prom pictures. People do it every day. They even show them on. Listen, when it comes to me and my children, nobody would know how they look. When it comes to me and my children, no one will know the progress they have made in their life, especially on a side where people don't even like you or know you or care about you or your children. In reality, I'm not proving nothing to nobody. Everyone that's doing that is doing it for bragging rights. Everyone that's doing that is doing it because they showing off. The news is not. The news is different. Nobody on this sector, in this part of the sector, I don't care about your kids like that, right? Because nobody care about mines. I'm just saying, like, how is it right? It's a dangerous game. These people are playing on this app with people, children. Thank you, Jada J. It is a dangerous game, right? But Emma, that goes to show you that listen, if you're posting your children's pictures, right? And informing your audience and the people that hate you and don't like you and may run up on you at any moment, and you posting your children's pictures face. I mean, excuse me, you posted pictures of your children's face and informing and keeping the audience and the enemies, so to speak, up to date of what is going on in your children's life. But you don't even go live, right? You don't go live and show your face, but you show your children's face before you show your face. Okay? The thing is, people information will be left on here forever. Exactly. Thank you, Jada J. That's the Jada J. I gotta come back more often because I feel like the audience understand where I'm coming from, and I don't want to get too like into it, but that's true. Like nothing is erased from YouTube. Nothing is erased from social media. Whatever you post on social media, that follows you forever. And this is not something where this is not a sector, or this is not a platform where you share your personal life. If you going back and forth with somebody every day in a nasty way, right? Going for each other's throat. What does the children have to do with it? All I'm saying is, how do you post, right? Excuse me, not everybody, because there are people, I'm just talking about some people in particular that have not gone live and shown their face, but they'll post their children's pictures, faces before they show their face on live. That's a weak bitch move to me. That's like a coward move to me. I would never post my children's pictures. I posted Zachary pictures once or twice, right? And I did that to share that with the community. And that's when I had the other page, and no one, thank goodness, no one, how you say it, like stole his picture and sent it to anyone, or it wasn't like being spread around, because that's when at the time where I guess people had some type of, I don't know, not loyalty, because loyalty doesn't matter, some type of composure, right? That's all I'm saying. Like you posting your kids' pictures for the simple fact you want to get like brownie points, you want a pat on your back. This side of the YouTube, this dramatic, chaotic side, wicked side, hateful side, because it's hateful over here. Really hateful. And that's why I'm glad that I could like be on the outside looking in, because I wouldn't share that with like a broad audience. And I don't even have members like that. So I'm sorry. Digital footprint is so real, and it will catch up eventually. People, real names, addresses. Hey Coco Love. Wait, let me read J to J. Digital footprint is so real, and it will catch up eventually. People, real names, address it, and it's just the same. Kids didn't sign up for this. There's no respect or dignity on this app. Exactly. Thank you, J to J. Good morning, Coco Love. I'm fine. How are you doing? How is your family, and how are you this morning, Tuesday morning? J to J, you are absolutely right. Right? There's no respect or dignity on this app. So for me to showcase my children to prove a point, like I don't feel, and I say this with great respect to all, I don't feel no one on this app, on this side of YouTube, in this particular side of YouTube, have anything that, not at least now, presently, that I will be inspired to or aspire to, right? That's the thing. Like I seen this, I was like, damn, people posting their kids prom. They like nobody cares about your children, right? They don't give a fuck about your children, let alone they care about you. If they don't give a fuck about you, what makes you think they care about your children? Like, how do you expose and exploit your children? I feel like it's exposing. I feel like it's exploitation of their children just to prove a point, right? If you're a good mother, your children will be. I know other, and I know I told you I'm trying to get out this algorithm, and I have. I'm just paying a visit on the algorithm that I'm coming up in now, like on a different side of YouTube, a totally different side of YouTube. Nobody over there posts their children, like probably one guy, and that's like on the religious side. And I'm like, oh shit. And the crazy thing is, he posted his daughter picture. He said his daughter saying hi. I knew where she was at because we live in the Bronx together. And I wasn't going to say, oh, shout out to the Bronx because like that's just creepy. But the where she was at and located at is a familiar train station. So like if someone don't know about the Bronx, or if they knew about the Bronx, and if they didn't like him, they would have an idea of where he mix and mingle at. That's what I'm saying. Okay, like people, they zoom in, they zoom into the littlest details of the picture, and believe it or not, you can like leave a paper trail. You can leave a trail. You can leave a trace of where you at and where you are. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm keeping it 100. Like I just feel like right now on YouTube, it's kind of scary. A lot of This is really scary. People are being doxxed, not only on this sector, but on sectors where people have like 100,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. They're being doxxed too. I just left one side. Well, I'm not gonna say left. This is where my new algorithm is, but I've been subscribed to these people. Another guy that I follow, he got like what, 1 million subscribers? How many subscribers he got? And he's suing someone for a false copyright. This side don't have that that opportunity. This side don't have money like that. That's what makes me laugh about the things that they do and the length that they will go through just to prove a point. That's all I'm saying. And I know, like, you want to include your supporters and your audience part of your life, and seeing the progress and the goals and the little accomplishments that your children have made, but it's not worth it to me. That's scary. It goes to show me that I'm glad I did leave this sector, because they get dumber and dumber about a moment. Like, you put your kids out there in the forefront for everyone to see, but you don't come from behind the camera and go live and show your face. That's dumb to me, right? It doesn't make any sense, because if anyone can make it make sense, then I'll like retract my statement. I apologize. You know, your supporters, and I don't know. Your supporters, real, not your supporters, right? Because it's like beyond your supporters. It's people from all over that are in tune with you, know about you through word of mouth, that will come in and like dox you based on a picture, or going back and forth about someone kids being ugly. That's just stupid to me. That's dumb to me. That don't make any sense to me, right? So you put your kids in the mix. I would never, and I'm sorry, and I want to say never involve my children in any of this bullshit. My son still call me. He be like, yo, mom, you going live today? I'm like, I haven't been live. And that's it. That's all. 10 years from now, when they look back and they see their pictures up there, and they see the horrible, hateful, nasty, disgusting, idiotic things that have been said about them coming from the adults, and I will question my parent, like, How is it that you let that persist like that? Why didn't you make a judgment call to say whether I'm going to get off this YouTube and shut down my page, or not even shut down your page, or get off a YouTube, change or take my content in a different direction, because now they playing with fire. Now they getting downright dirty and including the children. I'm all about the children. I don't believe in God, but I believe in children. I believe in humanity. I believe in kindness. I believe in thoughtfulness, and I believe in compassion. And that's what lacks on social media. I have met some beautiful people. I'm glad my community is still here with me, my audience. I think about my audience. I think about my supporters. I think about brave hearts and the eagle eyes. You give me the courage to go forward with the strength and beautiful words that you have given me, the lessons that you have taught me, like things that people have said in this live or previous lives. I have taken it and I have recorded the information in my head, and it helps me grow on my other platform, right? Because my audience, one thing I could say about my audience and my supporters, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I built this foundation around people with like minds, with logic and reasoning. Okay, that's all, and that's what matters to me the most. I feel compassion towards my supporters, my not my diehard supporters, the ones that know that Bronx girl don't want to be caught up in the middle of this shit, but she still have a job to do. Let me see. You don't play with people who have nothing to lose and willing to lose everything. Right. That's what. Thank you, J to J. It's like kind of crazy, because when you self-reflect, when you lie down in your bed at night and you're thinking about, listen, what did I do for today? Oh, I was on YouTube yelling and screaming, hooting and hollering, ranting and raving like a complete lunatic over complete strangers, wasting taxpayers' money, right? Making a mockery of the court system just because someone said something that rubbed you the wrong way. That's my concern. Like, children are supposed to be left out of it. Children should not be a part of it. Children should not even be even. That's how I feel. And I know a lot of people, well, that's not you. That's not you. We like, and if you sit back and ask yourself the question, really ask yourself the question, and be honest with yourself and say, listen, do I really care about such and such kids? No. No. Will I ever get to meet them? No. Do I care if they go into prom? No. Do I care if they made how you say it an accomplishment in their life? No. I'm sorry. Those are the questions you got to ask yourself and be honest with it, because I'm like, it's not like I don't care. It's not like I'm looking forward to it, right? So if you don't put your children up there and plaster their faces on YouTube just to please the audience or impress someone that you don't know, strangers, because that's what Lasagna is in the building. Good morning, Lasagna, a true supporter. That's what you are, Lasagna. And you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to give out my phone number, not my phone number, because I got a backup phone, and I just wanted to give out my phone number to certain people that want to keep in touch with me. We could keep in touch. We could talk. We could talk on the phone. I don't have a problem with talking on the phone. I want to build healthy relationships with my audience. Not my audience, the audience, excuse me, but my supporters that's in my audience. My members, not even a member. It's just like if you with me from day one, you family. We friends and family. I don't have a problem with but people do stupid shit. They'll go. They get the number, not you, Lasagna, not the people in my audience. They go dig up background checks and shit based on a number. You know what I mean? Like that's the word. That's the last thing I want. But I will. Good morning, everyone. But I will keep. Let me see if we could do this, right? So this is what we'll do. If I don't come live, if I don't be consistent on YouTube, I'm going to give out, because I got a Google phone number, but I do got a phone number that you can call me on personally. But I just don't want to place it over here in this live, because, where is that going to go? But if you ever need to reach me, anyone, because I'm going to keep this up. Wait a second. If you ever need to reach me, I'm going to put the number down in the, I'm going to put the number down in the box below. Wait, text, call, get a number. I thought I had a number. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm here, y'all. I was just trying to see what's the number because I have a number. Oh, I don't have a number. I thought I had a number. Okay, get a number. I'm just okay. So verify. Wait, shit. Mm. Yeah, I know what? Okay, so listen, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna set up the Google phone, and I want everyone to keep in contact with me, even if you want to talk about anything, or we have the option to speak to each other and reach out to each other and just talk about women stuff, not even women stuff, things that's going on in our lives, and we build a relationship, a personal relationship behind the scenes. I'm not like that's not beneath me because I find myself to be a good friend. I am a good listener. I am learning how to be more empathetic towards people, and that's not something that I didn't know how to do. That's something that I'm improving, and that's something that we all need as human beings. Human decency is the way to make things better in this world because this is a wicked world we live in, and there's lack of compassion, there's lack of empathy in the world. Kindness don't exist no more. I don't want to give out this number to everyone. But what I will do, right, is when I get off and I set up this live, excuse me, when I end this live and I set up this Google number. Oh, okay. Listen, you know what, Lasagna, I got you. Because I've been thinking about you. You, Lasagna, my member, not to out you or make you special, but you right now can have my personal number and I will give you my personal number. I don't want it, but if anyone in the audience, right, I'll put it posted up on my page. I'm not gonna do select. Damn, I got the number right here, but they talk about I need to verify. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I want y'all to bear with me for a second, okay? Bear with me. Because I want to keep in contact with you all. I want us to be friends. I want us to keep up with each other lives because life is short. We don't know what twists and turns it may take. You know, there's somebody that I definitely, like Lasagna, will have to keep in contact and just sometimes, and a lot of people don't want to admit, like it's lonely out here. You gotta have all the friends and family around you and support you, but sometimes you still feel lonely, and sometimes you want to connect with someone that you can relate to and just want to open up to. If you need someone, if I need someone to vent to, just a listening ear, I hope I have that in my audience, in my supporters. That's what matters to me most. You know what I mean? We don't have to talk about YouTube. We could talk about things that's going on in our lives. We shouldn't have to be alone. Friendship, and I want y'all to know, if you don't know me, the way to my heart is friends, right? If we build a friendship, just even if a small amount of people, and I'm not even worried about the past people. This is totally different because I have familiarized myself with my audience and my supporters and know how they move and know that they have great wisdom and something that I can learn from because you don't know who's in this audience right now. You don't know what their thoughts and their behaviors are, and you don't know how that can be applied to me to make me a better person or just improve me as a person, and the same vice versa. So what I'm going to do is the next time I come live, because I'm going to put it down in the audience, and I will only want the real people to take this number, right? Um, I was supposed to link it to. I got the number, right? So listen, I'm going to do this. I'm growing up. I'm growing up. Let me write. Wait. Let me write a comment. Post a. And you want something to talk about, or if you just want a shoulder to cry on or a listening ear, I'm here. Because at the same time, I'm going to be on the other podcast. That's going to be a lot of work. So this is a number. This is a number. I'm going to leave it up there for a while for y'all to hold on. Please don't go nowhere. I want to get this set up. Okay. So I'm opening the doors of trust. Thank you, Lasagna. Purpose Driven is in the building. How you doing, Purpose Driven? Ah, shit, my phone number shut. So until I get this number set up, excuse me. Um, I want everyone to just take that number down. This is a Google Voice number, and from there, we talk and we get to know each other, and we move on. And I give you my other number. But Lasagna, I'll give you my number. You can email me, I'll email you, and we exchange information. Or I'll just, I don't know. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I'm opening myself up because if anyone don't know me, I'm a loner. I'm shy. I, People scare me. So when I come to this platform and when I do a live show, this is a alternative personality. This is an alter ego. Not saying that it's not different from who I am in real life, but I know who I am, and I don't have a problem with sharing who I am. But this is like a personality, and behind the scenes, I'm totally different. And I'm gonna let y'all know now. I don't like being handled. I don't like to be dominated. I may be tough and domineering on this YouTube channel, but I'm kind and I'm gentle and I'm soft and I'm loving. So I just expose myself and my vulnerabilities. So if y'all want to at least, stay in touch, the number is 646, right? 493 4685. But I have to verify this number. So until then, I'll set it up, and if y'all want to talk, and we could talk, and we could set up times to talk when Zachary is in school or when Zachary is asleep. We'll do it like that, so we could at least have a strong support system, because I'm going to need it moving forward. And if that's something that you think you are up to, or something you want to think about it. You don't have no obligation, and you're not obligated to call me, or just take the number down, and if you need me, you call me. Let's do it like that. Good morning. Lasagna said, good morning, Purpose Driven. Purpose Driven is in the building. So it's like, that was scary for me to do. Um, because I just gave out a Google Voice number to the whole world, right? I'm pretty sure there are people that would be calling with prank calls, and I know how to deal with y'all too. Trust me. I know how to deal with people. I don't like dealing with people. I don't deal with people, but I will deal with you accordingly. However, to my beautiful supporters, my beautiful brave hearts, my beautiful eagle eyes, stay with me. I'm here with you. I am not far behind. Um, let's keep in touch. So I probably won't be back anytime soon, but I will be a little bit more prepared just to give you my contact information so we all can at least keep in touch with one another. I do have an email for my mm, 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 mm. I do have an email for my supporters, right? Let me see if we could. Damn. Okay. So listen, I don't know. I don't want to stagnate. I don't want to stumble. I don't want to be doing this over live, like in real time, I don't want to give you misinformation. So my other email is out of storage, and I don't want to give out my full name, last name, because that just gives the little predators open season to go find out what they want to find out about me. So when everything is set up, completely set up, I will come back and I have it professionally, and we could go from there. I want everyone who's in here to just stay with me for a little minute, because I want to conclude that without you, I would not even have the courage to build another platform or take my passion in a different direction. I just, and it's not even a game right now. I just appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and listening informing me or bringing my knowledge up or educating me on things that I didn't know. We're gonna, when this, when all is said is done, I think I'm gonna be happy with the outcome, and I think I'm going to be happy. And Jada J and Purpose Driven and everyone that has been supportive of me from day one. I would not even have begin to make it this far. And I say that because I would have shut down my page, my channel, and like, F these people. They not who I want to be or be a part of. Perspective. I want everyone to have a beautiful, glorious day. And then your words, a blessed day. And may your day be, I don't know, productive at best. Thank you. Listening to my insight and my perspective. Lasagna, we're gonna keep in touch. We miss you on YouTube. Yeah, but to see what the YouTube from there, I think YouTube is gonna be my second alternative. I'll build the other podcast and come back to YouTube to build that. I have to start all over, and it's not easy. But I want y'all to stay with me. Stay with me, please. Don't go nowhere. I've been doing a lot of reading and research and just trying to get my mind right, just to improve my skills to bring and present and broadcast and produce a better show and make it a better, easy listening experience. Thank you, Lasagna. I love y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in and listening to my insight and my perspective. I'll be back soon. I love you, 50 people. The 50 people that was in here and then it went up to 60. I haven't been casted out yet. Have a great day, everyone.